And he said, the only thing that could stop me if I would meet a girl like that, because he didn't think it was possible with her. He said within those 24 hours that he said that, that girl gave him a call.
Feel it gone.
At the beginning of Arzamarata, I had a great friend, and he was a fellow adventurer. He was packing to go and live, I don't know where, but he was a digital nomad. And at that point, he met I remember I was starting to travel, he was going to start traveling, and he met the woman of his dreams.
Well, back up just a second, because he said, you told me this, he was about to go off on this grand adventure.
Yes.
And he said, the only thing that could stop me is if I would happen to meet the woman of my dreams.
And he actually thought of this girl, and he said, the only thing that could stop me if I would meet a girl like that, because he didn't think it was possible with her. And I think he said within those 24 hours that he said that, that girl gave him a call. I would like to talk to you. And she was breaking up with her husband. And they connected. And he's now with the girl of his dreams. Is the girl that he dreamt of as a young, even younger, and now they're together. And so they get married. They start a family. But she doesn't share his sense of adventure, and there's no real space for him to explore that. Like his first idea was, he already been traveling. I'm gonna revisit those places and go with her. You know, he said, that's what I want. And then and then he realized that she doesn't have a desire for that. She sees as travel is once a year a vacation to a place, you know. But he would like to explore the adventure side. But he thinks that if I explore the adventure side, I'm going to lose the girl.
Mm-hmm. And so for him, adventure is not like adventure in the land of women per se. Mm-hmm. It's just traveling and going to new places and being an explorer.
I don't know about the side of other women, I don't know. But certainly it's this also. Mm-hmm. Certainly it's the exploration, the falling off the map, the traveling, the have a one-way ticket, you know.
What is his... So what if he just stays...
Well, I could feel, and he tells me also that after all these years, it is still, he says it's still something that he feels is unanswered, is not addressed fully. And he used the word compromise. Yeah.
I remember when you were telling me this story, and you said that his son...
Right. I was going to go into the example. So he's, like, he tells me too, like I talked to him about him, that it's possible, not only possible, it's essential. And he recalls his father, who he was born in Kenya, my friend, and he recalls they lived in England, and he recalls that his father took the family once to Kenya and visited all, you know, and he said all those years that my father was at home with us, for us there, because he was an adventurer, but he stayed at home for us in a way with the family. He says, all those hours and days that he was with us, that's like one, you know. And he says that trip, a couple of days or a week, you know, that's one, you know. And that's the thing that is in his memory, you know. So all those days, weeks, years that he stayed at home for them, that's like, what does it, in a way, like, okay, you know. But that trip, that's the memory he has of his father, you know. That's who his father was. That's who his father was. He also saw, that's when his father was the greatest. That's when his father was the greatest, and all that time he spent at home. Yeah, okay, Dad, cool. But, you know, that was the thing. Take us to Kenya on this trip. And then he was talking, my friend, with the family. They were looking at pictures of his travels before they formed a family. And his son, who's now 8, I believe, is looking at the pictures, and so my friend is talking to him about this trip, with going there, and the son says, "Wow," he's like, "Why are you not?" I think the word is, "Why are you not an explorer all the time?" You know, and my friend, wow, it really hit him. Yeah. You know, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
My son like he saw, I think now I'm assuming he saw in that moment, wow, my son wants me to be an explorer. He wants to see me like this, and fuck.
He saw maybe the look in his son's eyes about the image of his dad being this great explorer,
Yes.
and yet he's not something
Yes.
like this.
He's realizing, this is very clear, that he hasn't really answered that, and he compromised it in a way, and he needs to find a way back to that, not only for his own soul, you know, but long term he could see it affects the relationship with his son, with his wife, you know, so he needs to be that explorer as well. He needs to find a way to do that, you know, even in the face of his wife is thinking maybe, oh, don't go, you know, he still needs to do that, you know, he needs to do it for himself, for his son, to be that guy and incorporate that. And so long term, I think a lot of men see that, you know, they're not really answering the call, and long term they feel, fuck, it has detrimental consequences for my relationship, even with this woman who doesn't really want me to explore this. Or
Yes.
says she doesn't want me to explore this.
Yes.